Good evening, YouTube. Something slightly different this time. I decided to do a little bit of an introduction. Normally we jump straight in, but I thought let's do a bit of an introduction and introduce myself. I'm Andy. My channel, Nepenthes and I grow in a garden shed, which is 12 foot long by 10 foot wide, and I've lined the inside with a tent, with a proper grow tent. The tent is insulated, the shed is insulated and plasterboarded. This shed used to house all manner of insects that I used to breed, praying mantis predominantly, chameleons, snakes, lizards, you name it. I've had it in this shed over the years. I've always had carnivorous plants of some description. Nepenthes, I've always had Nepenthes. So I'm no stranger to Nepenthes and growing Nepenthes, but I've seriously been doing it probably for the last 3 or 4 years, and building up a collection. The kids have grown up and I'm now retired, and so I thought, sod it, let's get a collection together, and the videos that you see are my collection. So that's a little bit about me, and I hope you enjoy the videos. So let's get into it. We'll turn the camera around and get straight into it. Okay, right. This shed, I hope you can all hear me. I have tried using a mic, and I have to say the results were exactly the same. So we'll go down this route, and we'll see how we get on. This shed is 10 foot wide by 12 foot long, and it's really starting to dawn on me. I'm not making, let me stand up here, I'm not really making the best use of the space I've got, and that comes down to this this shelf sticking out here. So my thoughts are pulling this out and turning it around so it's against the wall, which will then give me a lot more space. I'll come and stand down here so you might be able to see what I'm talking about. If I turn this shelf around that way and have it going that way, I'll have then the whole floor space here. I could actually put an island in the middle, another metal shelf like that in the middle, and then I would have room to walk all the way around it, and an extra shelf, extra bit of room. Great. But here's the but. There are a number of plants on this trellis that I've put up that are well and truly entwined. So here we've got a Flava sibianensis, which winds all the way up here. It's coming through there, and it's exiting here. Then this one is belongs to this little chappy here, which is, I think this may actually be another Flava. Oh no, it is Spathulata Spathjack. Okay, so that is this one. Now I did this purposely to get them to vine, in the hope that they were going to flower, and thus far, I mean, Yeah, they're not massive vines. They are tangled around. So I'd say they're roughly about 3 feet, 3.5 feet. And so far there's been no inclination of flowering. Although that one does feel... No, just another leaf. There's also, around the back here, another one. And that belongs to... That belongs to the spathjack. And I was hoping that was going to flower, so that is another. So there's 2 vines out the same pot there, by the looks of it. Yes, there is. So one's a basil, one's the original vine. The Flava Sib has put out a big basil there, so pretty happy with that. And then also, it's not really entwined, but there's also a big sib here, which has put out a massive basil down there. You can see it, and that is going like the clappers. It really is. Very happy. And then the big one is Maxima Dark, which starts down here in that pot, comes up here, and it's not really entwined, but it's got various pictures, and then it goes through, and it then comes up, and it's kind of halfway across the roof. This has flowered twice, and I'm half expecting it to flower again. Nothing in that one, but I mean, it's mad. There's pictures everywhere of this thing. It's just, and it's all entangled in the light cables. There's another picture here. So there's another one there, and yeah, so to do what I plan, or what I'd like to do, all these pots would have to come off here. I'd then have to untangle, or try and untangle all this lot without doing any damage, which may be possible, may not. With all the pots off, and with an extra pair of hands, I may be able, well, I'd probably take an extra 2 or 3 hands, just get all the pots off this, get the weight off it, and turn it, and then immediately fix this back to the roof over there. But I don't know. Thoughts? What do you think? Leave it and just put up with it the way it is, or just go for it? The max, I think I'm just gonna cut that down and turn that into a load of cuttings. Really, to be fair, I like the uppers, I like the pictures, but I've had my fun out of that. I think lop it and make a load of cuttings. It has started, it's activated a node actually right at the bottom down there. It's decided to activate a node, so probably ideal for lopping it just after that node. Let's see where we go. So that's plan number 1. That's first thing on the agenda, first idea. Then, so I've been out today and I've been to see a friend, and bless her. Sorry, that was me sitting down on my stool. Yeah, I've been out to see a friend today. This is Spectabilis. What is it? Spectabilis jacqueliniae. That's coloured up lovely. Yes. I'm getting sidetracked and I'm waffling. So the wilting disease, I think I've got it under control, and I think it's stopped, and the ones that were going have gone. There's one or two that I've held on to in the hope they'd make it, but they haven't. Pulchella, there you go, that's wilting disease for you. Somebody in the last video mentioned root mealies and pests and things like that. It's nothing to do with root mealies, it's nothing to do with pests, it's nothing to do with anything like that. This is helium fora for you. This is unfortunately, this is what they do. You let the temperature get too high and that's it. It's all over. And anybody that's kept helium fora for any length of time will have at some point lost one to it. It is heartbreaking. It really is. At the last count, so with that Pulchella I've just shown you there, that is 21 plants that I've lost. A lot of them adult, and a lot of them probably not replaceable. However, I've been to see a friend today, and bless her, she has helped replace several that I lost from her own collection. So we've got Heterodoxa, we've got what's this one, that is Parva Ionaceae, so Parva cross Ionaceae, which I'm very chuffed with. This next one down here, this one is Huberi. I lost my Huberi and I love Huberi, and look at that, that is fantastic. I am so happy with that. It's a cracking Huberi, really is. And the next one is Exapendiculata. Oh, I'm so happy with this, I really am. I was gutted when the XAP went, because I thought it was okay. Look at this, what a plant, what a plant. I'm not going to say her name, but she knows who she is. She's fantastic. What a fantastic lady. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. So there you go. That's not all I picked up. I picked up a few other things, bits and pieces, but that really has made me happy. Yeah, so I digressed a little. Yeah, it's nothing to do, this is nothing to do with root mealies, with pests. It's not thrips, it's not mites, it's nothing to do with that at all. Basically, by the time you realise it's happening, it's too late. The plant is dead. The pictures are the last thing to go. Look it up, Google it, wilting disease in helium fora. It's an interesting read, it really is. But I think the Mac is safe. It's putting up a new picture, so that's a good sign. And there's the other thing is you realise when everything stops growing. So I kind of I cottoned on when all of a sudden there was no new growth, and I thought, oh god, it's happening. And indeed it did. So, but look, we've got lots of flowers. We've got flowers everywhere, actually. So, that's the Helium 4.